Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to give you a full resort walkthrough of Planet Hollywood Cancun. So this resort has two sides to it. There's the adult scene side, which is the side I stayed on, and then there's also the family friendly side. So if you stay on the adult scene side, you do have access to everything on the other side as well. So throughout this video, I'm going to show you both sides, what they have to offer, and just share a little bit about our experience. So let's go ahead and get started. So we were here for about 5 days. We've been to Cancun lots of times. We've also been to Cosmo, Tulum, Ensenada, Cabo. So yeah, we typically enjoy our time whenever we come here. On this particular trip, we did arrive early in the morning, so around 10 a.m. Our transportation was booked through Amstar. They're amazing. We've never had issues with them in the past. And honestly, guys, from the time we landed, it only took us less than an hour to get through customs and immigration, get our bags, get to transportation, and then we were on our way. The resort is located in the Costa Mujeres area, so that could range anywhere between like 30 minutes to an hour getting to resorts in that area, just depending on traffic. I think it only took us maybe about like 35 minutes-ish, but again, we did land earlier in the daytime and traffic was very minimal. So here is the main lobby area for the family-friendly side, which I will show you more of that later. If you keep driving, you do come across the midway point between both resorts, and this is where the movie theater and a lot of the shops are located. And then if you keep going, that's when you'll finally reach the lobby area and check-in desk for the adult scene side of the resort. Upon arrival, our room was not ready yet, which was completely okay. We anticipated that. So rooms are typically ready around 3 p.m. If you would like to see a full room tour, I do have that as a whole separate video, and that is linked down below. All right, so getting started with this walkthrough, here you do have the lobby area. Upon check-in, they do give you resort credits. Now, you do have to sit through a presentation. Been there, done that, not for me, but I heard people who did it and they said it was worth it. If you are Star Class, there is a whole separate lounge area. Star Class is basically just an upgraded, enhanced experience. We didn't do that, still had a great time, but that is an option. And there's also a lobby bar in that area as well. Here on the adult-only side, you do have access to two main restaurants. So there's Braza Grill, and then further down you have Catch Seafood Restaurant. So I will discuss these more in the food section. This is an all-inclusive resort, so this is at no additional cost to you. Swim out rooms are located throughout, which is really nice. But I will say I noticed there's not too much privacy, so just keep that in mind. There are a few shops located near the pool area, so if you forget anything, then you know you can run here and just pick up a few things real quick. I will say one of the main things I try to never forget is my sun protection, because who is paying $33? I'm telling you, not me. So, you know it's here if you need it. If you need a packing list, I do have that listed down below as well. And it's just a list of just typical items that I bring with me whenever I cruise or whenever I come to resorts or just travel out the country in general. So just a quick broad overview. Here you do have the adult only side. In between, you have a star class private pool area. And then what you can't see on the opposite side is the family friendly pool area. I will show you that later as well. So here we are heading down to the beach. Honestly, we had no complaints at all. It is sargasm season, that's expected, but to be honest, I think they did a really good job of cleaning it up throughout the day. If you were in the loungers, you do have bar service on the beach, but there's also a bar located right there as well. This is mainly what the adult scene side has to offer. I will discuss activities and entertainment later on in this video. So if you walk back up, you will eventually get to a shared space between both sides of the resort. And here you will find a movie theater, which again, no additional cost. I thought this was a nice addition. I don't think I've stayed at an all-inclusive resort that has a free movie theater. I mean, you're already paying for it, but you know what I mean. So I thought this was a really nice touch. So in the rest of this area, you will see additional restaurants, which you do have access to no matter what side you're staying on. You will see the sports bar, and there are a few more shops located in this area as well. Here you have the soundtrack, which is a mini stage area. This area was a blast, okay? Right next to Twist Bar, which is right here. So there was a lot of live music and line dances and just a big party at nighttime. Over here, you have the main stage area, and this is where a lot of the nightly entertainment and the shows were located. So this Planet Play area I thought was very interesting for a resort. So you pretty much pay for a full day pass and you have access to this area. So really cool concept. I've just never seen this at a resort before. And there's also an arcade upstairs. Now the arcade, you do have to pay for a play card and you can pay per game. But again, interesting concept to have at a resort, but it definitely gives kids and teenagers things to do at an additional cost. Here you do have the ice cream cart, and then right next to it you have Fuel Coffee Shop. All of this is included as well. Helpful tip, if you drink a lot of water like we do, if you go to Fuel, they typically have some there. Okay, so here you have the main lobby area on the family friendly side. So if you were checking in, this is where you will go. Aesthetically, this resort is really beautiful. Like, I could not complain at all. It has a modern contemporary touch. There's a lot of movie references throughout the entire resort. I thought this was absolutely beautiful. No complaints here. So from the main lobby, if you go upstairs, this is where you will find the studio, which is the late night option, kind of like the club, I guess. Really pretty space, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Right, so back downstairs, we're going to continue the tour. So I'm about to show you guys the pool, the lazy river, the flow rider, surf pool, and a few other things. I will say I prefer smaller resorts. This is big. This is big. I've stayed at larger resorts before. I just think my personal preference are the smaller resorts. But again, if you're coming here with kids and with a family, I mean, there are so many things to do here that will keep everyone busy. You have a batting cage, you have basketball courts. There's a maze, which I did not get footage of, but there's a whole maze that's through like a field type thing that's located on the side. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of options. Here we are coming on the, let's see, this was the kids water park area. And then you also have Guy's Burger. Here you do have the lazy river, which was one of my favorite things actually that I did while I was here. And then you also have the flow rider surf pool area. Now that I do believe you have to pay for. This is the pool on the family friendly side. All right, so let's dive into the food options. So, once you get there, download the app, and that is how you will make reservations at sit down restaurants. So, if you are on the adult only side, remember you have access to those two restaurants, but you also have access to everything else that's on the other side as well. So, you're not limited just to the two, those are just the two that will not have children. Okay. And you have to make reservations on the app. So, again, there are lots of options, but if you're on the adult only side, those are the only two options that are on that side of the property. But you do have options to everything else as well. You just have to make sure no matter what you choose, you make reservations. If not, you do have the buffet, which is located on the family friendly side. That's always an option. So some of the things that I loved and tried out: fuel in the morning. You can have some dessert, you can have coffee. The coffee was my go-to. For lunch here, they also have sandwiches that they will warm up for you. And again, all of this is included. It's at no additional cost. Right, another breakfast spot is Braza Grill. This is on the adult only side, and this is an a la carte sit down restaurant, but they also have a buffet set up on the inside, which is nice as well. So if you're on the adult only side, this is a great option for breakfast, and again, no additional cost. For lunch, you can find a food truck by the pool on either side. And I thought the tacos here were really good. We also tried out the buffet on the family friendly side for lunch one day, and that actually didn't disappoint either. The food was pretty good. There is a Guy's Burger joint located at this resort as well, and this is located near the pool area on the family friendly side. I wasn't impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I have Guy's Burgers on cruises all the time. This was just okay to me. For dinner, we did go to Braza Grill again. And again, they had a really nice setup. And on this night, it turned into a steakhouse. So it was a Brazilian steakhouse actually, where they come around and they cut the meat on your plate. This was amazing. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend you try this. We also tried the Mexican restaurant, which was located on the family-friendly side. And I will say this was not my favorite. And I love Mexican food. For dinner, we also went to Catch, and this was the seafood spot. This was located on the adult only side, and the food here was really good as well. Late night option is Timeout. So this was the sports bar located on the family friendly side. Another option is room service. So we did not pay anything additional for any of this food that I just showed you guys. For room service, we did order it for dinner one night. I want to say our first night just because we were so tired. It came pretty quick. And I will say, I believe they call the room after you place the order just to confirm. So just a heads up on that. If you're out and about and you place the order, they more than likely will call your room just to confirm the order before they start making it and they bring it up to your room. Okay, so let's get into daily activities. So this activities board was located on the family friendly side, but you can also find everything on the app as well. If you would like to see what a typical day looks like, I did screen record just so you could see some of the things that were offered. Here we have Aqua Fitness, and this was on the family friendly side. Also had a cocktail making class, and this was on the adult only side. A lot of times on the adult only side, they had live music going throughout the day. They also had a foam party. Back on the family-friendly side, you do have the lazy river, and this was a blast. So the tubes are provided, they just float around, and if you see an empty one floating, you just grab it. It's no additional cost. There is a bar, which is, it looks kind of like a cave area, which is really cool. And yeah, I would say this was a great time. Another daytime option is, of course, the beach, the pool area. Now, on the beach, I did see a lot of parasailing, a lot of jet skiing. Right, let's get into nightly entertainment. On the adult only side, guys, I will say the only thing that I seen was live music in the lobby bar. That's all I experienced. Everything else was on the family friendly side. On the family friendly side, there was often live music and entertainment by the Twist Bar. There's karaoke at the Timeout Bar. There was, I want to say this was called Viva la Mexico, which is the cultural night, which was really cool. You do have to RSVP on the app for this event. They have limited space. With the RSVP, you're able to sit. As you can see, there's a lot of tables set up. There's a buffet. You don't have to pay additional for it. It's mainly for the buffet and the show and seating. You can watch the show from afar. It's just you can't get down to that main level. I believe this was every Monday. Cutoff was, I think, every Sunday. So make sure if you're wanting to do this experience that you RSVP. They also have a lot of local shops set up outside. Another thing that we participated in was the silent party. I love a good silent party, guys. I know it's a weird concept, but I like it. They also had live music and quite a few shows. All right, if you are looking for a late option, the studio is the club area, which is open until 2 a.m. Wasn't much action going on most days, but there was a night it was pretty packed. Overall, I will say I was pleasantly surprised by Planet Hollywood. We had a great time, and this is a resort that we would come back to. Overall, just a few cons. I will say trying to get a beach chair anytime after 8 a.m. was pretty non-existent. I feel like that's anywhere you go, and we were also there during spring break time, so that explains it, and you just make do. The food was good. The food was good. I think there were a few spots that were just a tad bit disappointing, but there's so many options that you can find something. Another con, I will say, the nightly entertainment on the adult only side to me was lacking just a little bit. So if you're not wanting to interact with kids at all, I don't know. You might have to go over to the family friendly side for the nightly entertainment aspect of it. But aside from that, that's just me nitpicking. Aside from that, had a great time. I honestly can't complain. I would come here again. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with a friend, and I will see you guys next time.